What's up, team? Lots going on in the world right now, and we don't know if the market is going to love it in the morning. But for now, guys, I want to tell you what I see. First, let's go over the biggest market cap and what happened today with Microsoft, guys. So, Microsoft, right off the bat, we had a sell signal and we had a nice little drop to the bottom, guys. I usually don't play this. I won't jump into a stock. I'll wait 30 minutes because I want to see this get settled out. And sure enough, you saw we had a bottom. And that was a nice drop. If you're a risky trader and you wanted to jump in, let's just measure that out. Top to bottom, that's about a $2.30 move down. If you're an options trader, you know that's not a bad deal if you get the momentum coming down. But what I like to do, guys, is I like to wait for my signals. And you can see that I had a buy signal right there, guys. Okay. And check this out. I mean, it doesn't get easier than this. If you are patient and you just wait, guys, look, you jump in when you get your signal. And Microsoft went up a total of $2.92, guys. Okay. And of course, it started coming back down. I don't like to short the market, especially when they're on a bull run. So I did not jump into this trade here, guys, even though it looks like it was a nice little move down, about $1.75. Okay. Not a bad move. Not something I do nowadays. I'm not shorting Microsoft. Microsoft is super bullish, all-time highs. So what I did instead, guys, I went and grabbed lunch and then I waited and I came back and sure enough, here we go. Another buy signal. So guess what I did? I bought, guys. I bought. And look at this. This was a nice move up. Total max run of $2.16, guys. So this was a total of just about a little over $5, guys. 5, maybe 10. Okay. I'm doing a quick math here. But these entries, guys, if you stay bullish, you're going to find that people come to buy in the stock market and you're going to do well. If you're trying to short all the time, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a tough day if you don't know what you're doing. And one of the things that I want to point out, guys, if you're not using this, you need to use this line here. And that is my 200-day moving average. And the reason I have that there is if they cross it on the 5-minute, I know we're going to have some strength. And sure enough, you saw that, right? Got some nice little strength there. So always remember, set your 200-day moving average. And anytime you're trading, guys, at the end of the day, make sure you are marking off your resistance area so you understand tomorrow where you're going to have a little bit of struggle. And of course, we want to have our support marked off because if we're headed higher, guys, you want to know where the support is in case they pull back. You don't panic and sell out. So make sure you're marking these lines off right before the market ends. So in the morning, you can glance at them and then compare it to what's going on in the pre-market. And lastly, what you want to do with Microsoft or any stock you are playing, guys, is understand how far the stock has come up and how many days has it been. So if you see this, Microsoft's been on a run for almost 2 months, guys, with all-time highs. These are new highs, guys, right up here at 478. And now they're trying to break it again. But one of the things that you need to make sure you mark is your entire area. And you see this is scary, okay? Because there is a huge gap for Microsoft and it could come down, crashing down, which is done in the past. You can see here, look at all this. Okay. So what do I think is going to happen? I think we're oversold, guys. Okay. I'm sorry. I think we're overbought. And this whole area here is going to be a challenge. Can they go up a little bit more? Absolutely. How far? Not far. I don't think so. I think they need to come back some. Okay, and I think that's what we're going to see pretty soon in a retracement. So pay attention to Microsoft because it is now the biggest market cap and SPY and QQQ are following it religiously. Now, let me give you an update for the rest of the market. If you guys follow me, you know that I've entered into a short position with Costco after I got the sell signal on the daily, guys. When you get it on the daily, they're going to fall for a little while because this stock has just been on an entire bullish run. And now it's pulling back, which is healthy for the stock. But again, you can make money on the way down, and I'm taking advantage. And currently, this position is up 121%, guys. So, is Costco going to find support? Absolutely. First support is right there. Okay. And right there, guys. So, you're looking at 900, guys. So, we're at 977. Will it go all the way down? No. And this is one of the things that I like to teach, guys, is let's check out those support lines, and we're just going to look at long wicks, and that is one right there. And then we're just going to take this line and we're going to duplicate it, and then we'll take this one as well. So Costco has 3 major supports, guys. You see them there on the screen. Screenshot it if you're playing Costco, but for now, that's my position. All right, so let's take a look at Apple, and Apple did come down, guys, and then after these 2 sell signal, it bounced back up. And of course, it found resistance right at the top there. And we are still rejecting at the 214 level. However, Apple did find support right at 195, guys. I'm sorry, 193. And now they're going to test that area again. And in the aftermarket, they're holding pretty good. Okay. Now, remember, if they do not hold that, you're looking at a nice little drop to about 186, 183, and then we're going to go down to 172. So if you're an Apple buyer, guys, let's go ahead and mark that off. So it is super important that you mark these off and you keep them on your chart so you understand where you are exactly in the trade. And let's take a look at the move down. If they continue to go down, okay, and we head to 186, guys, you're talking about another $9.50 drop. If you go to the next support, you're looking at almost $13 drop in Apple. And of course, if they go to the final support, we're looking at about $23.50 down. So if you're playing Apple, you need to understand this stuff because it could get very bad and very bearish quick. So key support is tomorrow at 193. They're going to test it again, and this could be a quadruple bottom, guys. And again, guys, my current position has gone down. Okay, it is down, still positive though, 54%, guys. Okay, we've taken a little beating right in here. Okay, but my goal is to see it come back up to 214, go up, of course, hit support again, guys, retest it, and then take off. So if we go under, I'm going to cut this baby loose tomorrow. All right, let's go over my next position, guys. Box. Okay, Box had some amazing support here at 28, and then they raised the level to 31. And of course, they had their pop on earnings, and everybody thinks that they're going to come back down. But one of the things that you need to keep an eye on, guys, okay, check this out. This is Fibonacci, and they have found support in the golden zone, which this is a first bullish sign. Now, if they continue to go back up, I'm going to expect them to challenge the top at 38.83. Now, check this out. This is the part that people never, ever understand. If you jump into this trade like I did back down here, okay, on the lower time frames, I had a buy signal, so I jumped in for a swing, guys. If this comes down, I expect it to bounce off of here. And then guess what? We're going to have a really nice squeeze up, because if we come here, my expectation is that it continues to bounce right in these 2 walls, and then at some point challenge resistance again and hopefully take off, guys. Okay, so if you're playing any type of stock, understand your resistance and support, and you'll be able to tell, do I get out? Do I stay in? And yes, you stay in if you understand where your support is. If you say, wow, I'm losing too much before support, then that means you jumped in a little late at the wrong time and you probably are holding too much. Okay. This is why I love drawing out support. I love drawing out resistance. And when I get a buy signal, that's a perfect time to get in, because if they pull back, you are still ahead of the game, guys, when you do this. Okay. Make sure you are not jumping in just because a stock popped up, guys. That's called chasing. You don't want to do that. And of course, box is another one too, guys, that I am still up 81%. However, I have enough profits that I can hold and wait for it to bounce here and watch for that new retest run to 38. So more to come on box. All right, let's go into Dollar Tree, guys. And you guys know I spoke about this in my last video, guys. And we are kind of hanging out in the $98 area. So this is still positive, guys, and I still have time. So I have nothing to worry about. But remember, I told you guys that if you're going to jump in the trade, guys, okay, you look for a resistance pop and you want to see that retest that area and then take off. I think that we're going to do that, guys. And if you didn't get in on the buy signal, okay, you do this. Again, I talked about this in my last video, guys, and this is a simple way to get into any stock. If you didn't get in at the beginning, you wait for that retest. You wait for it to beat the resistance and start heading up again, and you will do just fine. But for now, Dollar Tree is still one of my favorites, guys. I'm going to make a video just on Dollar Tree because I think we're going to go up way past 110. All right, guys, and here goes my favorite stock of the month. I covered this in the previous video as well, guys. And I told you these calls will expire this week. They were up 400. Now they're up 531%. I bought a second set to follow so I get more time. Do I think RTX is going to go to the moon? Nope, never. All right, but this has been a great trade only for one reason, guys, and that's because we have a lot of war stuff going on, a lot of tension in the Middle East, and people are going to buy weapons, and RTX is one of the suppliers. They help militaries all day long globally, and look at this, okay? So these were entries you could have taken. Now, we don't have another sort of cup and handle going on. So what I am going to tell you guys is if I was going to jump into this trade right now, because I think it's going to continue to go up, I would do a lotto. No, don't do a lotto, guys. I'm just kidding. You wait. You're going to wait for the retracement, guys. And let me show you from this support to the top. If we were to measure that out, I would say that golden zone is at 144. That would be an excellent area where I would enter the trade again, because I do think they have more room to run. And of course, I will set my stop loss right under this red line here, guys. But for now, RTX is super bullish only because there's a lot of need due to the tension and war going on between Israel and Iran, and then a few other areas, of course, that you guys have heard of, like a place called Ukraine. So lastly, let's go over Tesla, guys. Tesla had the hype. Trump and Elon got into a big spat. And of course, everybody sold off, and then now everybody's been buying. And they think the Tesla run is going to continue to go, guys. It will, but it has to pull back. Okay, that's part of the natural process of a stock. Now, I want to cover something here. I did not catch any of the first half of Tesla for one reason, guys, and that's because I was busy with other stocks, and that's going to happen in the stock market. And you can see from this beautiful buy signal, guys. Tesla went up $16 since Friday, guys. Okay. Now, I could have got in, but I said, nope, I am not going to hold over the weekend just because of all the tension going on in the world. Now, Tesla did pop at the beginning, guys, and this was not an entry for me because, again, I was messing with other stocks. Now, I will tell you something that I did go after, and that was this sell signal. Okay. We had no sell signals at the beginning, okay, of the day, which was down here. See that? 9:30. Okay. But we did have a sell signal there, guys. And guess what? It was time to short Tesla, which I hate doing because Tesla is always so strong, guys. But I got the signal. What are you going to do? Or better yet, what would you have done? Now, if we measure from the sell signal, guys, down to today's lowest bottom, you can see that we had a nice $15 drop, guys, and that's what I'm currently up 29% and a nice chunk of change. You can buy me a few pizzas with that, guys, at the beach. So remember, this is not hard. You just need to learn how to be patient. And I'm going to show you a secret that people do not know about the stock market. I'm going to show you that secret right now because you stayed till the end of the video. So at the beginning of covering Tesla, I showed you that little bull run there, guys, went up $16-17. Okay. Now, what happened right after that is they consolidated and finally they went down. This is what they call filling the gap, guys. Filling the gap. So now they went up too quick. They went up too quick. And anytime they go up too quick, guys, you see nothing but green candles. That means they missed orders. And there's a lot of orders they can take. And they're going to come back. And they're going to let all these buyers, okay, buy. And guess what's going to happen here? You see that little signal that turned on at the end? That's right. It's the same signal that's right over here, guys. And after a stock does this, where they fill the gap, they have an amazing, amazing opportunity to fill a bigger gap, guys. And check this out. They have established a new potential support area, guys. Look at this. This entire area matches up. The tops match up. Okay. I'm going to move this over a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay. More resistance area, support, 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 support. So now Tesla, okay, is in a $23, maybe a $24 range, guys. But in the big picture, I'm going to repeat this, guys. They have established a support area if, okay, if and only if they can get out of this box right here, guys. And this is what needs to happen. They need to bounce here, which I am very bullish on Tesla, guys. I think they will break that resistance, come back down, retest it, and then head for target one, guys. Okay. Yes, that is right. This is the secret. This is the bonus you get. Those are the 3 targets I have from Tesla, and I'm going to update you guys every single night so that you know where we're at with this bullish move that I believe is coming. That's one sign that we have another bull run coming with Tesla. I have way more information on the other videos, guys, but there needs to be a correction. This could also be a little bit of Elliott impulse wave, guys. If you guys understand Elliott impulse waves, then you know exactly what I'm about to draw. And in the wave theory, we know that wave 3 is always the longest one, guys, right? And look at that. That's number 5. Okay. What comes next after the 5 points, guys? It's the correction wave. The correction wave tells us what, guys? Okay. Exactly here. Look, we can come up here And then we'll come back down in here. This is part of Elliott wave theory, and they always that was one smart person, Elliott wave, guys. And I think this is what's going to happen. Look at Elliott wave theory, guys. It just matches up with everything we see in here. Now, did the market makers do this on purpose? No, this happens. This pattern happens, I should say, when it is bullish. That means that they're not going to let Tesla price go down, guys. And we have an amazing consolidation area. And if we go back and we study Tesla in other areas, and I'm just going to show you one because I respect your time. I don't want to keep you here, but if you want to learn, I'm giving you some free stuff right here, guys. Check this out. Another consolidation area. And if I sat here and I wanted to draw out that wave theory, I can draw it out really easy, guys. Check this out. Let's just go here. Okay. Ba-bang. And then we got number 3, number 4, number 5, A, B, and then bang, they take off. So these are patterns that happen, and Elliott Wave said it, right? It's like watching waves at the beach. You're eventually going to see the same waves happen over and over again. And if you guys, again, stay to the end of this video, guys, do me a favor. If you found value in any of this, hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up if you think I earned it. And if you like the video, set that notification so you get the next one and the updates on our way to $428. And since you guys have been so supportive, I'm going to leave you a link down below, guys. You're going to get a free course, okay? A free trading course. Just click on the link. It's yours for free. It values at about $997. You get it for free today for being a great support. See you on the next video.